Welcome back, everyone. My name is Steven. I'm your true champion, and in today's video, I challenge LuisThePanda to an anime-themed Digimon Conquest battle. For those that are unaware, Digimon Conquest is a special match of the Digimon TCG where I challenge fellow content creators using multiple decks instead of just one. And the twist in today's video is that Luis and I have to use anime-themed decks in order to fight. An anime-themed deck, as I've laid it out for you guys in today's video, is basically any deck that is built using one of the 12 themes you see before you. Later on, Luis and I are going to spin a wheel with these 12 on there to randomly select which theme we build under. Once we get something the other player cannot build with it, we go back and forth until we each have 2 themes we can build with. We'll each be provided with 1 reroll, and the only real stipulation when it comes to building within these themes is that every single card has to relate to the theme in some way based on the Digimon franchise. For example, if you rolled the red Tai/Agumon combination, you can only use Digimon from the red color that fall under the Agumon evolution line. But there are some gray areas there that you can come up with when referencing the anime. When it comes to the options and tamer cards, again, the option cards need to specifically reference either the character, being Tai Kamiya, or the Digimon evolution line, being Agumon. And those references could be very specific, like an actual attack move, or they could be something as simple as, oh, his photo's in this one, so he's obviously a part of this option card. I know these rules seem super complicated, but I promise you, once you see the deck lists, it'll make a lot of sense. Also, huge shout out to LuisThePanda. Y'all might know him from the Digi Showdown, or even from the most recent Digimon Card Game Fest Miami as an official commentator. It was an absolute pleasure, as always, to work with him. And if you're interested in any more of his stuff that he does for Digimon, Shadowverse, or whatever, I'll leave a link down below in the description. Be sure to check it out. And if you guys are excited for this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications so you know when my videos go live for you. But with all that being said, let's bring Luis in here and actually pick our decks for this Digimon Conquest challenge. All right, y'all, here we are for the spins of the Digimon TCG Anime Challenge, or whatever I end up calling this. I am joined with the wonderful Luis. Are you excited for today, boss?
Oh, I'm so hyped. As a player, I really consider myself a deck builder. So I'm looking forward to this, challenge. We're going to see what I'm forced to build.
Yeah, I'm always really interested in these, restrictive choices. If you guys don't know, we're going to be doing kind of a anime-themed deck building challenge where we have a tamer from the anime and a Digimon that they use, and we're only allowed to use those themed cards in our decks. We have 12 names here. Are there any names on this wheel that you're really hoping to get?
I would really love to get the purple mat. Purple has the full Garurumon line. I love Garurumon. Please let me get that purple mat.
We have a ton of options out there. Matt has both blue cards and purple cards, so I figured it'd be fun to be Crest Garurumon themed and then regular Garurumon themed for blue. Should be a lot of fun. Me personally, I'm really wanting that Diaboromon because the deck is literally already doing what the challenge is anyway, so it'd be a lot of fun.
Diaboromon is the one that I personally want to avoid. I don't actually own any Diaboromon cards because I don't like Diaboromon.
Actually hilarious. And I bet you that would surprise a lot of people, but it's actually a running theme on this channel that when it comes to some of these challenges, like the Siri deck building challenge or even Popper, you'd be surprised as to what cards I don't actually own. So hopefully whatever I do end up rolling, I can properly build.
Yeah, people just assume this as content creators that we own every single card in the game, and that's just not true.
It's not. But it should be a lot of fun. I'm going to give you the first roll. Again, guys, whatever Luis rolls will be taken off the wheel, and I can't get it. Same goes for me. Whatever I roll, Luis won't be able to get. We each have 1 respin in the bank in case we don't like what we roll, or, like Luis said, can't build what we roll. So should be a lot of fun. Are you ready, boss?
I'm ready. Spin the wheel and give me that purple mat.
3, 2, 1, spin.
Let's go, purple mat.
Ooh, always dramatic. What's it gonna land on? Oh. Tai and BlackWarGreymon. So this is Black Tai and BlackWarGreymon.
Okay, I can work with that. The BlackWarGreymon is pretty cool. The BTA one's kind of exciting, but I can work with the old one.
Alrighty, sadly that does take this off the table for me. BlackWarGreymon is my favorite Digimon, so not being able to use it is big sad. It's time for my spin. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Let's see if I want to get anything Do I reroll for Diaboromon or do I wait? Let's find out. Let's go! Alright, Diaboromon, first roll, baby. Locking that one in, no questions asked.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Get it off the table for me so I can't pick it.
Exactly. Alright, man, time for your last spin. Here it is.
I still want the purple mat, so give me that purple mat.
It literally one-tapped the purple mat and went into Koichi and Lowamon instead.
Koichi Lowamon. You know what? I'm gonna say let's reroll just because like I've already played enough like purple Cherubi, and I feel like it wouldn't be that different. But let's reroll.
All right. One reroll. Koichi is still on the table, so he could just roll it again, which would be like, that's destiny for you.
True. I wouldn't mind Kari either.
Oh, we have JP and Beetlemon for you, boss. A little
right.
green hybrid action for your 2 decks.
Yeah, JP's kind of broken. I'll take JP.
All right. And remember, guys, if there's any like failure to actually build out these decks using the kits available, we have to go into the other pair to fill everything out. So he will probably use some Tentomon, some Kabuterimon, some Hercules in his deck if he wants to round off some Digimon. So he kind of has like a combination of the both.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Time for my last spin. Let's see if I use my reroll. I already have Diaboromon, so I don't know how much better this could get. Oh, baby. Matt plus Gabumon. This is blue, not purple, and I 1000% am keeping this one in the bank. That is probably the most broken combo on this list.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I definitely played like a Tribal Bond Defender deck in BT6. It's pretty strong.
Oh, yeah, and we have access to like the Matashita as well as the Mat Memory Tamer from BT1, so it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, those are our decks. Let's get to building and get this Conquest match started.
Alright, so for my first deck, we have to build a deck based off of JP. Now, because there's not enough JP cards, we kind of dip over into Issy, so you see we'll play some of the Tentomon line. We play 4 Modimon, I think that's the only legal baby we could have taken. Betamon is sort of like the supposed to go with JP rookie, I think. For Tentomons, I play the on-play, get a card if it's green, and then the EX1 Tento, which I've never used in my life, but it sounded cool. I have to dig into the Tentomons, and I'm like, we'll make that guy work. Steven and I talked, and I'm allowed to use Bokumon. Bokumon is local, we're definitely playing him. Then we play the full Beetle and Metal Kabuterimon line. My other champion is going to be just the Blocker Kabuterimon for cheap devolutions. For my 5s, we have the Rhino, which is obvious, and then the Mega Kabuterimon from the starter deck. I always love this Digimon. I feel like his Inheritable is so good, so I want an excuse to use him. He is in there. For my 6s, we have 4 Ancient Beetlemon, of course. And then 1 of the Hercules, that's the promo where you can suspend when Digivolving, and then 2 of the Digiburst Suspend. That's a way for me to swing over stuff, seems good. For the options, we can only use Thunder Laser as the only option that is JP focused, so that's it, I'm playing 4 of it. And then we have 4 JP and no other Tamers. Is this gonna work? Find out, I don't know, we'll see. And then my other deck is the Black Tai, so we have Tai, Agumon, and BlackWarGreymon. Kapurimon, again, kind of like the only egg we could use. At least this time we can get 5. We also do have Toy Agumons. We have the Reboot, and then alternative for Blocker plus 1k, which is kind of nice. We have a Blocker Agumon, and then the other Toy Agumon, which is if my opponent doesn't attack, we get card draw. This is the same inheritable that the Greymon has, which could be good if we have blockers and Steven doesn't want to swing, we might get some card draw. We have the original Greymon line for black, which is the we get Jam in if we have Reboot, and then the MetalGarurumon, if we have Reboot, we get +1 security, plus he naturally has Reboot, so you know I like that line. We also have Dark Tyrannomon, which technically Agumon can go into Dark Tyrannomon as my other level 4, and he's blocker, again, just cheap Digi, blocker, good. For my other 5s, I had to dig deep. Bear with me here. So Agumon could maybe turn to this guy if he's like evil enough, right? But you guys let me know if you think it's cheating. We have 3 Megadramon that's going to give blocker because my deck is kind of blocker focused. And then 1 Gigadramon for some extra DP. Now my 6s is where it gets really spicy. We have 3 of the Wargrey with blocker and reboot, so a little bit of everything. 1 of the Secret Rare BlackWarGreymon. I always like this card. I can't wait to use it in BT8. And then 2 of the Digiburst Restand BlackWarGreymon for some extra aggression, some utility. We also have one BlackWarGreymon because, hey, why not? We do have two Alterous Omnimon. I figured we're allowed to use Omnimon, right? So, hey, Alterous is good. And then why not? I have room because we don't have a lot of options or tamers, so I'm like, let's slap in an Omnimon X antibody. The only option that I have is a Blazing Storm Metal, which is not a card you see at all. But it's got BlackWarGreymon in the picture, so I feel like I'm allowed to use it. You guys tell me if I'm wrong for that. It's not that great of a card, but it gives me something in security that could save me. And given my Reboot Digimon blocker, could be good. And then we have 4 ties, the standard memory setter, and then the one that lets you restand your blockers. So I like the BlackWarGreymon deck better than the JP one, but hopefully they both do well. I'm excited to see how it's going to go.
All right, on to my decks for the Conquest match today. We have Black Diaboromon. This is quite literally my Black Diaboromon deck for set 7, but instead of playing Chumon and Warumanzemon, I threw in copies of the TP1 Karamon, as well as more copies of the BT2 Inframon, and because I am actually afraid of Lewis's, green hybrid deck and Metal Kabuterimon, I did decide to put in some Diaboromon EX1 blockers in the form of the promo Kurisarimon, so that way he would need to have some combination of Thunder Laser and Metal Kabuterimon to get rid of my powerful level 5s that I want to promote to the battle area. Besides that, if you've seen a Diaboromon deck, you've seen them all. These are just all the best Diaboromon cards that we always play. I am going a little heavy on Armageddonmon as well as overall removal, just to help deal with the black deck, turning off level 7 abilities and just getting free rush damage on 15,000 DP bodies feels pretty good against that deck. And we are playing, of course, the Pro Diaboromon to hopefully build to that OTK. I don't really plan on attacking until I get a bunch of tokens in play anyways, and so this feels like a nice way to sort of capitalize on all that and win in one fell swoop. Overall, super happy that I rolled this deck, not only because I am a Diaboromon stan, but it honestly feels like the most powerful deck in this quote-unquote format that I could have played. My other deck, however, is a bit questionable. Like, the blue cards that I had access to with Matt and Gabu just feel outrageously powerful, like the BT6 Matashita, the BT6 Gabumon in combination with the Bond of Friendship to have a really powerful late game finisher, and of course MetalGarurumon being the definition of just board advantage and value feels too good to pass up. But in testing / in theorizing for these decks, I found this version of worse Garurumon Tribal to be a bit too slow, and so to help combat that, I am playing things like Matashita. We are playing things like Sagittarius mode plus the promo WereGaruru to get some jamming and plus security attack action going, and we are playing a copy of the EX1 WereGarurumon. Again, I am respecting Lewis's green hybrid deck. Only having one level 5 that isn't 6,000 DP felt a little too scarce for me, so I decided to cut one WereGaruru for this one that can't be targeted down by Metal Kabuterimon, and also happens to have a really good inheritable. Being able to essentially make your Sagittarius free when you evolve into it felt pretty nice to me. Also, I did decide to put in the MetalGarurumon from BT5 and the MetalGarurumon from EX1 as a way to also deal with Lewis's green hybrid deck. Being able to tuck away or bounce those on deletion ancient Beetlemons just feels too good to pass up given what I know Lewis is going to play. With that said, y'all have seen the decks, let's hop into the games. I'll hatch Sunomon. Can you see this okay?
The glare is atrocious.
Let me fix it really quick. Better?
Yeah, infinitely better.
Yeah. I brought the light closer for some
Yeah.
nice
I
close-ups from the
usually have a
cards.
little bit of glare too, but it's really specifically just right on the baby.
Yeah, usually it's on this edge, but I moved the light this way, and so it was moved over here. All right, so Sunomon from BT5.
Okay.
I will evolve into Gabumon from EX1 to draw,
Yep.
and I'll play Matashita. Give you 3.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will hatch a Kapurimon.
Ooh boy.
The reboot plus 1k. We'll go into Toyagu for 0. Draw for resolution. This one is the if it's a blocker plus 1000.
Sure.
And then I'll play Tai Kamiya for 4, putting you to 1.
So we have the Matt and Tai showdown, you say?
Yep.
All right, so I'll promote using the effect of Matt to gain 1 and draw, and this is what I was afraid of. Oh well. I will play WereGarurumon and give you 5.
Okay, I'm at 5. I will draw for turn. We'll bring out the Toyagumon. Alright, we'll Digivolve Toagumon into Greymon for 2, going to 3. Drawing for Evolution.
That
this
one
is
has the same
Greymon
inheritable. That's like when I don't attack, you draw a card, right?
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Okay, then we're going to play a Toagumon for 3, same one, going to 0.
I love how you have a Gabumon memory counter. It's like you're fighting your
Oh
son
yeah,
right now.
I know, right? And then we'll go Toagumon into another Greymon, put you to 2.
All right, well, good thing those are inheritable skills and not the
Yep.
actual effects of those cards. I'll hatch the starter deck Sumamon.
Which one is that? I actually don't know the effect
So
of that.
basically, if it battles something without sources, I'll gain 1,000. And then obviously this one is if I have Garuru or Omni,
Yeah,
I'll gain 1,000.
That one I'm well aware of.
I'm going to evolve into Sagittarius mode to go to 1, draw.
I love Sagittarius.
Because I have WereGarurumon, he's got
Yep.
jamming. I've got 6 cards in hand. I will swing at you for 8 with jamming.
You already check. It's BlackWarGreymon
Oh
11,000.
yeah, I love this. You're playing BlackWarGreymon, my favorite Digimon, and I'm playing
Yeah.
Garurumon, your favorite.
That is pretty funny.
Honestly, I'm kind of cool. I'm not cool with not having another Gabu, but honestly, you're gonna get sure. Let's go into metal, and I'll give you your 3. Draw.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. Hatch. Kapurimon. I'll Digivolve into that Toagumon again, drawing for Digivolution.
It
This
needs to have
is,
blocker to gain the 1,000, right?
Yes,
Cool.
but it's all turns.
Yes.
Okay, we'll Digivolve that Toagumon into Greymon for 2, going down to 1. That's the one where
Reboot.
if
Gain
I
jamming.
read like a jamming. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this might seem a crazy play, but seeing what my hand is, I think the correct play is just to hard drop the BlackWarGreymon. So because
Wait.
you have a
I have a.
10,000 VP, it costs 6 less. So I paid for it 7, so you go to 6.
I love that card.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay. Here we go. I
There
drew.
are no level 5 life.
Let's go ahead and evolve into Gabu to draw. Well, I mean, yeah, let's just go Bond of Friendship. I'll go to 3, draw.
Okay.
Then I guess I will swing at you for what is 14.
Wait, how many cards do you have in hand?
I've got 7. I wish I had 8.
If you had 8,
I
yeah.
wish I had 8. That would be game if I had 8. I'll swing at you for 14 using the effect to restand. I'll bounce the
one with the
farthest.
extra?
Yeah, farthest right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Tuck him. It's gonna be for 14 at security.
Security check. It's a Toagumon 1000.
Here's the question. So the way that BlackWarGreymon works, I know this, is he's 12,000, and then if he destroys the highest DP Digimon that I have, he restands.
Well, if he attacks the highest one.
Right. If he attacks it.
Yeah, it's a one attack.
Dangerous. There's no real reason for me to overextend at the moment, so we are just going to go Madashita to go to 0, and then we're going to go Garurumon from EX1 to give you your 3, and I'll draw.
I love that Garurumon.
This card's so good. Especially with the EX1, you can like EX1 first, grab the mat, and then play it afterwards. It's kind of nuts,
Yep.
actually.
Oh, man. Making this awkward for me.
I mean, you're the one that hard dropped a freaking WarGreymon in front of me. I was like, I gotta do something. I can't just like pass after like evolving a bunch and not attacking. I gotta do something.
Yep. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I think I have a good play.
Oh no. He said I have a good play.
Bring out the Greymon. So, again, I know there's no Hammer Sparks or stuff like that.
That's right.
So BlackWarGrey is going to swing 12,000 at security. He will not restand because.
It's just 5.
Okay, cool.
Are you gonna? No, you're not. Wait. No, no. You can't use Chaos. You can't use Chaos, so we're fine.
We're going to Digivolve Greymon into Gigadramon for 3.
Go to 0.
Draw. This is the evil evolution, you know?
Yeah, exactly. The Dark Digivolution. He's gone.
Yep.
He's gone bad.
And then we'll go Gidramon into WarGreymon, put you to 3, draw.
Bond of Friendship's weakness, a level 6
and
blocker.
your turn. he's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,000.
So he is bigger than my bond.
Are you moving out for the Mat effect?
Yeah, so I'll gain 2 and draw 2.
Okay.
I was just thinking about what to do after that. Am I just going to be a big baiter? Sure. Let's Mat effect into bond, go to 2, draw, trash the 2. Let's swing at your rested Black War, tuck your Greymon, and then I'll restand using his own effect.
Okay, let me think about whether I block this or not. That is scary. If I let it through, then double bond is pretty terrifying, I will say.
Double bond. This is a thing this deck does a lot, actually.
I think I'm forced to block that. I will block that.
Okay. But that doesn't matter. I've got 4, 8, 9 cards in hand. So swing 14 plus 1. Restand.
Here to check. 12,000 BlackWarGreymon. 2 checks, right?
Yeah, one more.
Second check, Dark Tyrannomon.
And then I guess we'll swing with this for 6 using the effect. 1, 2, 3. I'll take Matt. Wait. Yeah, 1 tamer.
Yeah. Okay, security check. Tiagomon 1,000.
And then Bond of Friendship for the final blow.
Yeah, pretty good.
Whew. Drawing cards and then gaining security for drawing cards is nice.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, if I don't block that one, then like he could swing 2 more times, and like I would have to commit to taking those 2 extra swings anyway. But,
and like my thought was like, if he just waits to block the last bond, I'm just gonna use this one to clear board, poke, and then pass.
Right, which would still put me in a terrible spot.
Because then you'll be like, only a BlackWarGreymon. Then next turn, I still have a bond that can still do 2 damage, plus a thing, plus probably another thing that I played that turn to pass. So I thought that'd be the best way for me to win long term against your big level 6 blocker. So are you gonna? So I have to switch.
I'm gonna stick. Yeah.
You're gonna stick. So we're gonna have a little black mirror match right here. And then we do get mulligan. So I'll be going first. You say, making me go first. Apparently, you're so kind. Let's see.
I'm gonna go second gamer.
Ooh, baby. Oh, this hand's kind of good, but kind of not good.
I will keep my hand. I will keep it.
I'm a Diaboromon gamer, so I'm always debating here.
The last game, like, my hand was good, but I didn't have a level 5. And I was like, I don't want to mulligan away a rookie and a 4, but then I just never saw the 5 until the very end.
Yeah, like level 6 build-up decks, like most of the anime-themed decks are really complicated to mulligan with, because while it is true you can unbrick your hand, if you have a playable hand, now you have the debate of, could I get a better hand? And then I'm like, am I going to be greedy? Am I going to lose what I already have? It's a weird thing to debate.
I just see it like, I want a playable hand. Like, I don't get greedy for a better hand. Like, I just want a playable hand, you know?
Right, but when you're like, I could get a better one, I'm like,
I mean,
ooh, that temptation is scary.
Like that. Yeah.
But I will keep this hand. I kind of have to. All right.
Okay, I will also keep it.
Good luck, boss.
Good luck, man.
Let's go BT2 Sume. We'll go Garurumon to draw. And quite simply, we will go Kurosarimon to give you 2. Draw.
Okay, you have to bear with me.
Yeah,
the Duel is the line that I played the least, and they all look exactly the same.
They all, that is the entire theme of the deck, is they are all the same. So this is one that lets me gain memory every time I play a Digimon with the same name. This one is gain 2,000 DP for the same condition.
Okay. So we'll draw for turn. I'll hatch Kapurimon. We'll go into Toyagumon, draw for the Lucian. The one that you don't attack. Draw 1. The Kurosaru is 4,000, right?
Yep, 4, baby boy.
Okay. We'll go into Tai Kamiya for 2.
Oh no! All my tokens are weenies!
And then I'll go into Dark Tyranno, passing over 1.
That is potentially bad. So, I forget. What's the ruling on Black Toyagumon? Do I have to have a Digimon in play, or is it just like when I never attack?
If you just didn't attack, I draw 1.
Right.
Or whatever. Yeah, but obviously it's not going to happen here because it's still in the Raisin.
This feels correct. I will promote this Kurosari, and I will simply play Arata and give you 2.
Okay, we'll draw for turn.
Fun fact, this is the only card I ever went out of my way to buy an alternate playset of, is the Arata.
It's a nice one. Arata's a cool guy. I wish his Digimon were cool, but you know.
Well, Diaboromon is awesome, dude. What are you talking about? Legendary bad guy.
Okay, we're gonna just go Dark Tyranno into MetalGarurumon for 3, put you to 1.
Mr. Reboot Boy. Okay. So nothing currently has blocker, which is nice. No.
But if you don't attack this turn, then I will draw a card.
Right. I will punch you for 4.
All right. Security check. It's a Dark Tyranno for 5.
Then I'll play Errata, give you 2.
That's pretty good.
Feels pretty good.
We'll draw for turn. I will hatch a Kapurimon. We'll Digivolve into the Diaboromon that if it's blocker, I'll gain 1,000. Draw for Digivolution. MetalGarurumon is going to swing 8,000 at security because I have Reboot.
Diaboro. Ah, it's a Kara. Because if I got the
How much
Diaboromon from
memory do
EX1,
I
I would have
give
killed
you?
it and gained a token. I'll gain 2 every turn.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Let's just go into BlackWarGreymon for 4, put you to 2, and then you'll gain 2, go to 4, yeah.
And so that young man does not have reboot,
No.
therefore he does not have plus security. Meaning he's not scary. Let's go Caramon to draw. Oh baby. I think I'm gonna be a rude boy today. I think I have to be a rude boy. So we're gonna go Kurosari down here to go to 2, draw, and then we're gonna go
the memory one?
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to go EX1 Infamon to give you 1. So basically, whenever I play a Diaboromon token or Digimon with the same name, I'm going to gain a memory, draw a card, 2,000 DP permanent, and then all my other ones will have plus 2,000 during both turns.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky. We'll restand, draw for turn. I will bring out the Diaboromon. BlackWarGreymon swing 12,000 at security.
2.
And then I will play a blocker Agumon for 3, putting you to 2, and then you go to 4.
All right, let me go grab my tokens really quick.
Alright.
All right, I'm at 4. Draw for turn. Let's go ahead and promote the young man. Now, I technically cannot... You know what? We're not going to be greedy. I'm not a greed boy. I'm going to evolve into EX1 Diaboromon to go to 1, draw. Now, a couple of things are going to happen here. I'm going to activate both Errata's effects to gain 2 tokens.
Yep.
I am then going to gain 2 memory to go to 3, and I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1,
Pretty
2.
good.
And then these are now 5k blockers.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go ahead and swing because of my... Your BlackWarGreymon's 13, right?
It's just 12.
Right. That's the other Toragumon I'm thinking of. I'm going to swing 13 into BlackWarGreymon.
Okay, so I'm gonna block with the Agumon, and I will tap the Taikamiya to unsuspend the Wargreymon.
You can unsuspend anything, not just something with blocker?
Yep. When you use blocker to unsuspend one of your Digimon, you may suspend the Tamer to unsuspend one of your Digimon.
Oh, that's kind of cracked. That ruins my play. How dare you? All right, well, now I got to be kind of cruel because you ruined the thing that I wanted to do. I'm going to play Catastrophe Cannon to go to 1. I'm going to de-Digivolve 2, your BlackWarGreymon, and because I control Diaboromon, I'm going to create a token. And because of that, I'll gain a memory and draw a card.
By 2?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
And I'm back to
and
0
still gain
thanks
a
to
memory,
Diaboromon. Yep.
That's pretty good.
And I'm just going to play a Caramon and give you 3.
Alright, we'll restand, draw for turn. I will hatch a Kapurimon. This one is if I block her, I'll gain plus 1,000.
During your turn, not during mine, unfortunately.
Yeah. We're going to Targamon for 0. Draw for Digivolution. This is tough. We'll go into Greymon for 2. Go to 1. Draw. And then Digivolve into MetalGarurumon. Put you to 2. And then you go to 4.
I'm at 4. Draw. Let's go ahead and hatch. No, let's evolve Caramon into Kurosarimon to go to 2. Draw. Ooh. Oh, this is the one that gives rush to my tokens when they get played.
Pretty scary.
Honestly, I'm just going to evolve into Infamon and give you 1 draw.
Okay, we'll draw for turn. Stay in. And we're going to BlackWarGreymon. Put you to 2. You go to 4.
Draw. Let's go ahead and evolve into Caramon to draw. Let's play Errata to go to 1. And then I'll evolve into Promo Diaboromon to go to 2, draw. Using the effect of all 3 Erratas, I'll gain 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. Thanks to my Kurosarimon here, I'll gain 3 memory to go to 1. Thanks to both Caramons, I'll draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then this Diaboromon gains +1 security for every other Diaboromon, including himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has +8 security attack.
Sweet.
And then these are all 7k. Oh, and he's 13k. This is 15k.
Okay.
But again, that blocker is the most annoying thing about this, because I could just swing and you could just block it, which is annoying. But I don't think I'm dead, no matter what. That's just the reboot, or sorry, no, the Digiburst BlackWarGreymon. And then these all gained rush thanks to this, so these could all attack.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and punch you for 9 damage. Just like, you know, take it. It's fine.
So I think it's funny, but I unironically, the only way I can win is if I let that go through.
No shot. Yeah. Really?
I think so, yeah.
9 damage. 9 damage. Let's go.
I mean, if I block that, I'm dead anyway, so... There's a world where my security does save me.
What?
Unironically, yeah.
Is Breath of the Gods legal in your deck? What do you mean?
A card like it.
What? There's a card like that for WarGreymon?
Yep. Alright, we'll let it go through. WarGreymon.
Okay.
Blaze and Storm Metal. It's going to activate.
Oh, what does that card do?
Security effect is your opponent's Digimon can't attack players for the turn. Then it goes to my hand.
What's the ruling on that with plus security attack again? The checks still go through, right?
Of course, yeah. Just
okay, cool.
Your other Digimon cannot attack me.
Well, that's so okay. So I dealt 9 damage technically, which is Pog,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter because I can't attack anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Also, my reasoning is, WarGreymon is literally on the art of the card, so I was like,
Yeah, that checks. That's there. That is legal. That is 1000%. That's awesome, actually. And they can give reboot to things, right? No, if things have reboot, they gain blocker.
And +1 KDP.
And +1k. Oh yeah, that +1, big +1. Well, that's kind of annoying. I was hoping to kill you. You know what? Play errata, give you 2. Go ahead, boss.
Alright, we'll draw for turn. Ring out.
Oh my god, if you Alter S me right now, I am so pissed off if you Alter S me right now.
I mean, the funny thing is that...
Don't you dare! I totally forgot about Alter S. Oh my god.
That's what I wanted to do before you did Digivolve my BlackWarGreymon. I was setting it up for the Alter S.
No! Don't you dare!
I mean... So all the tokens are blockers, right? I can't even.
They are all the Diaboromons are blockers, actually, not just the tokens. And they're all 7k, and then this is actually a 13k blocker.
All right, well, it'll be funny. I guess I'll dress you. Put you to 4, then you go to 6.
I totally played it to Alter S. Oh my gosh! So I'll go to 8 total. These are all.
I put you to 4, and then you go to 6.
I have 4.
Oh yeah, you have 4 erratas now.
Yeah. I got all 4 of the boys. All 4 of my emos. You can't see me, but I'm wearing a hooded shirt today for solidarity with my boy here. So I'll draw. And only your Dark Tyranno's a blocker, correct?
That's true.
All right. Well, I actually don't have another Diaboromon in my hand, as funny as that sounds. I've drawn like 30 cards. I don't have a single Diaboromon in here, so I'm going to just swing at you with Inframon.
We'll let it go through.
All right. The Spider Boy still got it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gosh, you Alter S me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Digimon. That is the biggest
I went
Alter S.
into this one because I know it didn't have a good effect, but I was like, I need a level 6 so that I can Alter S and then have an answer. But then when you did Digivolve it, after the Digivolve, I was like, oh well, I'm too far behind now. Yeah, so I run 2 of the Blaze and Storm of Metals because it's the only thing that has like a security effect.
That's actually hilarious. And you're like, you know what? It's in there. I just got to check it. Otherwise, I'm always dead.
I literally have 1 in hand too, so it only could have been the 1.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, but the Diabor are pretty strong though.
And what's funny too is the tokens are technically 7k, but because you de-digivolve my Diaboromons, they lose that buff from the infer. So Alteress is literally an auto loss.
It's pretty funny.
Usually, if I don't get like the 2 Diaboros, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Like I did that de-digivolve play because you restood your dude. Had you not done that, I was gonna go for an Armageddon and just swing at it.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's why I did it, because I'm like, I'll restand it and then I fear like you would go ham with the tokens, but I'd be safe and then Alterous. But like I said, like Diaboro actually has good options, so.
Do you want to try out your green deck for funsies?
Sure, let's do it.
Even though canon, I am the greatest anime challenger for Digimon. I have plot armor. It's canon now. No one can say otherwise. There you go. And boom, there you guys go. That wraps up the Digimon Conquest anime challenge with LuisThePanda, and we did it, baby. We got the W in the books. The drought is over. I think that puts my official record of Digimon Conquests 2 and 4. So we still have a long way to go to get that winning record, but I'm always up for a challenge. Speaking of which, if you guys have any suggestions for future formats we could try for Digimon Conquest, or even future guests we could have on the channel, be sure to let me know down below in the comments. As long as they like the Digimon TCG, I say they're fair game. Speaking of amazing guests, I want to give one last shout out to LuisThePanda for joining me today. He was an absolute pleasure, and even though we didn't get to see his green deck in action in this video, we actually did some for fun matches on my Twitch stream. So if you guys want to check out the full VOD of the Digimon Conquest matches, I'll leave a link down below. Enjoy. And with that said, I've been your true champion, Steven. Please be sure to work hard, rest easy, and live well. And I will see you all next time. Peace.